Like specifically, what did you do today?
Okay, sorry. I understand. I didn't understand the question very
That's
well.
okay.
Today I have meetings in the morning. In the afternoon, I was working in some component in my project. Um, yes, that's it. No more.
Okay. Make sure to just use the past tense. So I had meetings in the morning.
Okay.
But good. Okay. Nice. And Juan Antonio, welcome to class as well. Juan, how's it going?
Thank you. Hello.
Hi. And so Juan Antonio, I don't think I've seen you in class before. Juan, where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Okay. Um, so with Spain, we actually don't have an article in front of Spain, so we just say I'm from Spain, um, which is different from a place like the United States, but Spain would just be Spain. France is just France. Um, yeah, so most countries, I think, that I can think of right now, um, wouldn't take an article in front of their name. Exceptions would be like the People's Republic of China, uh, the United States, yeah, things like that. So I guess generally longer names take articles, but the United Kingdom, yeah, good, Christina. And Christina, how's it going?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Nice. And Christina, I'm not sure if I've seen you in class before. Where are you from?
I'm from Spain as well, from
Okay,
Madrid.
nice. Perfect. Is this your first class with me?
With you, yes, I think it's the first one.
Okay, nice. It's awesome to meet you.
Okay.
And so, Christina, what do you do for fun? What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I like go to gym, go shopping.
Okay, good. Just remember we use the infinitive. So I like to go. I like to
Okay.
go to films. I like to go shopping. Oh, good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And Juan Antonio, what about you? What do you do for fun? What do you like to do?
What? Can you repeat slowly?
Yeah. What do you do for fun? What do you like to do?
ah, I like go to the bibliothèque,
Okay, the library.
the library, and I like to do a sport.
Nice. Okay. What sports?
uh, Trekking is a new sport.
Okay, so trekking. We could also
Trekking.
say hiking is a probably more common hiking.
Yes.
And Julieta, welcome to class. Julieta, how's it going? Tricking.
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Nice, that's good to hear. And so Julieta, what have you done
Yes.
this evening, this afternoon?
Mm. I wake up very late at 8 p.m.,
Okay.
so I didn't do anything.
You.
I woke up.
Oh man. Okay. So I'm imagining, yeah, maybe a long night last night. Um,
Yep.
okay. And um, Juan, I'm not sure what you mean by tricking. Um, I'm not familiar with the word tricking. Mm.
It's a sport of acrobacy,
Gymnastics?
gymnastic, gymnastic sport.
Okay, nice. So you like gymnastics. Cool. And so we've got a bunch of students who came in all at once. Fernando, how's it going?
Hey teacher, how are you?
Doing well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, pretty good.
Nice. Good to hear. Alexi, how about you? How's it going, Alexi?
Hi Joshua, I'm doing well, and how are you?
Mhm.
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. And
Nice to see you.
nice to see you too. Jose, how about you? How's it going?
Hello, Joshua. Fine. Thanks for asking. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. And also Rodrigo. How's it going, Rodrigo?
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, thanks for asking. And who else do we have? Sergio. Sergio, how's it going?
Hey Josh, hi.
How's it going? I can't quite hear you. You're kind of breaking up.
Oh, my connection is acting up again, I think. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. And is this Sergio from Rio?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, nice. I
That's me.
wasn't sure with the picture. Okay, good. Well, let's go and get started with today's class. So we're going to be learning about the weather. And let's start with Juan. Juan, can you read the title and the next lines?
English for weather. Today we will learn about different weather conditions, read about thunderstorms, learn weather idioms.
Good.
That's
Nicely
okay.
done. Can you repeat weather?
Weather.
Nice. Good.
Weather.
And let's go on. Let's have Juan. Can you ask Maria the first question?
Maria, how many types of weather condition can you name?
I didn't understand the question, teacher. The can you name is can I say it? Is the same the question?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, okay. I know the hot, cold, and warm. I don't know I don't know is related with the seasons or is
Okay,
it's
so
fine.
generally we'd be talking about weather systems. So if we look here in these pictures, how would you describe the weather in these pictures? So maybe the first one, how would you say this? What type of weather is in that picture?
For me, it's related with the snow, but I don't know how to. Yes, it's snow.
So we take snowy weather.
Snowy. Oh, okay. Snowy weather. Okay.
But you can also say something like a hurricane would be a type of weather. A hurricane, a tornado. Yeah. So sunny weather, snowy weather are two. What other types of weather can you name, Maria?
Freezing?
So you could say freezing would be describing temperature again.
Yeah.
But if you're wanting icy weather?
Okay. Icy weather is a type of weather?
Yeah, you could describe the weather as icy.
Okay. I don't know what other type of weather I can say.
Okay, that's fine. Rodrigo, can you think of any others?
Dry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, that's fine. All right, and so Maria, can you ask Rodrigo the next question?
Yes. Rodrigo, do you have a favorite type of weather?
Yes, I do. Um, my favorite type of weather is cold because it's more easy to control.
Is cold weather?
Cold weather, yeah.
Okay, you said because it's more easy to control.
It's more easy to control.
Okay. We wouldn't say more easy. We need to change this a little bit. How would we change this, Rodrigo?
It's okay. It's the most easier.
Not quite.
Uh,
So let's look at the comparative and the superlative really quickly. So
okay.
generally, we add er, so ear, and then for the superlative, east. For long words, we could say more and most. But these
More
are generally for words that are 3 or more syllables. So if you'd say intelligent, we'd say more intelligent and most intelligent. Because it has 3 syllables. It says intelligent. So that's 4. And then if we have a word like smart, which is short, we'd say smart, smarter, and smartest. So generally for shorter words, we use the regular comparative and superlative. So Rodrigo, how would you change this? More easy.
It's more easier.
Not quite. Sergio, can you help him out?
Yeah, my connections help me first. Okay. You can use easier than another. For example, I the how you say more controllable. This time, I mean, colder is more.
Yeah, you could say more controllable.
Controllable, or more easier than the hotter one. I think.
Yeah, exactly. More controllable. Or you could even say more easily controlled, which kind of changes things around a little bit, but yeah. Okay, and so Rodrigo, can you read that sentence one more time?
Okay. My favorite type of weather is cold weather because it's easier to control.
Good. And so just remember, when we use the comparative or the superlative like this, we don't have more or most. So when it looks like that, there's no more or most. All right. And Sergio, what about you? Do you have a favorite type of weather?
Yeah, definitely hotter. Sunny is more my favorite type of weather.
Yeah. And even though it sounds a little bit redundant, it sounds better to say sunny weather is my favorite type of weather. It sounds silly, but I think that's generally what we'd say. Good. And Sergio, can you ask Alexi the next question?
Yeah. Yeah. Alex, you have a least favorite type of weather?
Mm. 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 Can you explain, Joshua, what does it mean, a list of favorite type? and is the type of the weather what I have now, what we have now in my city.
Okay. Not quite. Least favorite. Who can explain what a least favorite is? What's least favorite mean?
Is the opposite of your favorite.
Yeah. So the opposite of your favorite. What you dislike the most.
Okay, now it's clear to me. Thank you for explanation. And now we have weather. I can name it the slash weather. Slash weather.
Okay. So are you talking about sleet? So it's like rainy snow that falls from the sky would be sleet? Is that what you're talking about?
No, yeah, I'm talking about when the snow is melting at this time.
Okay, so good. I think we'd start my least favorite type. So let's start with that. My least favorite weather is... How would you continue that sentence?
Is slash and weather. Or slash weather.
Yeah, and maybe when the snow
When
starts...
the snow is melting.
Good. That's a good way of saying it too. When the snow is melting. Okay. So my least favorite weather is slushy weather when the snow is melting. Good. I think that's solid. That's a great answer. Can you read the whole sentence one more time, Alexi?
My least favorite weather is slushy weather when the snow is melting.
Good. The only small thing that I saw was favorite. Can you repeat favorite?
Favorite.
Close. There's got that silent O. It has that silent O. So,
favorite.
One more time?
Favorite.
Good. Yeah, favorite. My favorite type of weather. Sounds much more natural, but good. Alexi, can you ask Christina this question right here?
What is happening in this picture?
There is a storm.
Yeah, there's a storm. Yeah, I think that's a good basic description. What are some other things that might be happening that we can say in the present progressive? So what things can we describe in the present progressive?
It's raining.
Yes, that's a good one. It is raining. It is raining. I guess we actually probably couldn't describe lightning in the present progressive. So there is lightning.
There is lightning. There are lightning.
There's lightning.
Okay.
There are lightning strikes, you could say. But generally when we talk about lightning, it's the overarching idea of it. But good. Okay. I think this is good. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yes, I have a question, teacher.
Okay.
In the image, the photo, I can see the lightning that said, but what is the name of the? Is lightning is not a ray or something, or what is the name of that lightning?
The name of lightning?
Yeah, is lightning or is or have other or they have other. Oh,
Yeah, this is lightning, what we see. Lightning is what you see, and thunder is what you hear.
Okay. I confused the lightning and thunder.
Yeah, so this is lightning. You could also say it's a lightning bolt. Would be like a singular piece of lightning, perhaps.
Okay.
Okay. And any other questions?
I have a question. What does melting mean?
Good question. Who can explain what melting means? What's melting?
Can I?
Yes.
Okay. When something like solid through an influence, in this case, snow or ice, influence the sun, the hotter, the heat, they become liquid.
Yeah. Good. So melting in general is when any solid becomes a liquid. So when
It's
something
fusion.
moves. Fusion?
It's when it's the for example the water change from snow to solid and liquid become is called fusion, no?
I don't believe so. Hold on one second. So yeah, fusion is just when two things become one thing. So you could talk about like nuclear fusion when you fuse atoms together. But yeah, so it's a little bit different. This would just be melting. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, and good. Let's go to the next page, and let's have. Sorry, Christina, can you read the title and the words?
Vocabulary. Read the words and ask about any you don't know. Thermometer, drizzly, downpour, hail, blizzard, freezing, warm, breezy, overcast, and foggy.
Good. Really nicely done. Only a couple small things. You did a great job with thermometer. It's a really tricky one. Drizzle. Drizzle.
Drizzle.
Yeah, drizzle. And then blizzard.
Blizzard.
Good. And the next one is foggy.
Foggy. Foggy.
Yeah, foggy.
Foggy.
Nice. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what words do we need to ask about? You can shout them out if you want. So what words do you guys need to know about?
Blizzard.
Okay, blizzard. Can you repeat blizzard?
Blizzard.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Foggy.
Foggy.
Okay, good. So blizzard, foggy, anything else?
Breezy.
Okay, well let's start with blizzard then. Who knows who can describe what a blizzard is? What's a blizzard?
Is a snowstorm like snowstorm?
Yeah, a snowstorm. Blizzard is a snowstorm. What's foggy mean?
Foggy is like misty?
Yeah, misty. you could say. Misty. So the first picture would be foggy.
Cloudy is the same as foggy?
Not quite. So
Okay.
foggy is when the clouds are on the ground.
Okay. Understood.
Okay. This video game's coming in. And okay. Any other questions?
What's the meaning of downpour?
Downpour. Good. Who knows what downpour means?
When it's raining?
How is it raining?
Shower.
When it's raining really hard.
Yeah. It's raining really hard.
Rain Dohens cats.
What do you say when it's raining ice?
Okay. When it's raining ice. There's actually a word on this list for when it's raining ice. What word is for when it's raining ice?
Hail, no?
Yeah, hail.
Hail.
So, sounds like hail. Hail. And that's when it rains ice. Good. Does anybody else have any other questions?
What is the meaning of blizzard? Blizzard.
Okay, so like we said before, a blizzard is a snowstorm.
Okay.
So blizzard is when it snows out really hard. Okay, and maybe what about overcast? Jose, what does overcast mean?
Overcast. Overcast. Overcast is when the weather is when the weather is cloudy.
Yeah, when the weather is cloudy. Nice job. And I think that's about good. Does anybody else have any last questions?
Teacher.
Yes.
Dressur, blizzard is the same? Are the same?
No. Drizzle is very different.
Is when it's raining easy.
Okay.
Raining lightly.
Okay.
Or gently. We'd have to use an adverb here because it's how something is being done. So you're modifying a verb, so you have to use an adverb. But good. And I think we're good now. Let's make a sentence. Let's have Juan. Can you make a sentence using freezing?
I don't know the meme of freezing.
Okay. What's freezing mean? Does anybody know?
It's like cold.
Yeah. How cold?
Really cold.
Yeah.
Really cold.
Yeah. Below zero.
Okay. And so yeah, let's try that one. Can you make a sentence with freezing now?
Today is a freezing day.
Good. We need an article here.
Is a freezing.
Yeah. Today is a freezing day. This works as a complete sentence. Today it is freezing. Would probably be more common. But both are good. Nice sentence. Nice job. Okay, and I think that's good. Let's go on to the next page. Let's have Juan. Can you read the title and the directions?
Sorry, one moment. Okay. Question and answers. Ask your classmates this common question.
Good. Can you repeat answers?
Answers.
Nice. And these.
These. These.
And don't forget the S at the end of questions.
What?
Can you repeat questions?
Mm-hmm.
Questions.
These.
One more. Yeah, these questions.
Questions.
Good.
Question.
And Juan, can you ask Fernando the first question?
Yeah. Fernando, what is like outside?
At this moment, outside is like cold, but it is no snowing. It's just cold, and it's a cloudy day.
Okay. What vocabulary word did we have for cloudy?
Overcast.
Yeah. Good. You could also say it's a cloudy day too. Just wanted to make sure you remembered. At this moment, outside is like it is. I think we would say it is cold, but it is not snowing. It's just cold and it's a cloudy day. Can you repeat that first sentence?
Okay, at this moment outside it is cold, but it is not snowing. It's just cold.
Good.
And it's a cloudy day.
Nice. And Fernando, can you ask Julieta the next question?
Julieta, how's the weather?
It is clear, but it is freezing.
Okay, good. It is clear, but it is freezing. Is it cold enough to snow?
No.
Okay, good. Pretty easy answer. Julieta, can you ask Jose the next question?
Jose, what's the weather like?
The weather like icy.
Okay. We need a verb here.
Need ¿qué? So Joshua?
We need a verb.
A verb. The weather is like.
Good.
It's
And
like icy.
when we have like in the question, we wouldn't generally respond with like. So like is kind of a little bit, or it's sort of in the answer. But like in the question is in the question like state of being. So in the question it means one thing, but if you use it in the answer, it changes the meaning. So if you say, what's the weather like? It's like, what state is the weather in? And if you said the weather is like icy, you respond not the state of the weather is icy, but rather the weather is sort of icy. Or could be vaguely defined as icy. So it's a little bit different in the question and the answer. Does that make sense, Jose?
Okay.
Okay.
The
All right.
weather is, then the answer how has to say?
So as it's written here, can you repeat it like that?
Yes. What's the weather like? The weather.
Yeah, like this.
The answer is okay or no, Joshua?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
So can you just read it out loud?
Yeah. The weather is icy.
Good. Nicely done. And Jose, can you ask Maria the next question?
What's the temperature?
Now the temperature is 27 degrees. Joshua, can you hear me? Hi. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Maria, can you hear?
Josh.
Hear you.
Sorry, I answered the question, but Joshua is gone.
Joshua.
Okay. I thought that was my problem.
Now Maria is the teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, we got a new student.
Sorry, guys.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome
thanks.
to our class.
Yeah. My internet. It's actually not even my internet. It's the Google Chrome keeps freezing sometimes in the middle of class. And so it's weird because I can still hear you guys, but you can't hear me, and I can't type anything. It's really odd. Not
That's
sure.
the reason we are talking about weather today.
Talking about weather?
Freezing.
Oh,
My
yeah.
connection is freezing too.
Yep. It's a good pun. Wow, I didn't even think of that. Nice. Yeah, but that was a really good answer, Maria. So now the temperature is 27 degrees. You could say Celsius, but good. Maria, can you ask Rodrigo the next question?
Yes. Rodrigo, what's the weather forecast?
Tomorrow it will be a warm day.
Good. It will be a warm day. I think we might also say it will be warm.
Okay.
It will be a warm day is grammatically correct. It sounds a little bit odd, but it's good. Okay. What about where you live, Sergio? What's the weather forecast going to be like?
According my smartphone, the forecast from today until for the next 5 days will be between 34, 39, 35 maximus and minimus between 26, 28. Really hot week.
Wow. Yeah, that is really hot. Yeah, so we could say over the next week, the high will be 35 and the low will be 26. And that's another way of saying it. Yours was good too, so I wouldn't really change that. It was really nicely done. Any questions on this page? Okay. And let's try this. Let's start out with Alexi. Can you read the title?
Okay. Practice filling the sentences with the correct words.
Good. Really good pronunciation of sentences. Maybe the pronunciation of correct. This is an odd word. We really emphasize the second syllable, so it sounds more like correct.
Correct.
Yeah, correct. Good. And let's try the first one, Alexi. Can you try the first sentence?
Okay, the sky is blank and it is kind of blank too. I think it might rain, but I can't be sure. The sky is overcast and it is kind of maybe drizzle or foggy. I don't know exactly.
Foggy, yeah.
Foggy, yeah.
Yeah. As overcast?
Foggy too. I think it might rain, but I can't be sure.
Good. Really nice job. Yeah, that was great. And let's try the next one, Christina.
It was a Dressler?
Not quite. Really, really close.
Breezy?
Think about what you use an umbrella for. What's an umbrella?
Yeah. When it's raining?
Yeah. So when it rains, you need an umbrella.
A downpour. Downpour? It wasn't a downpour?
And this next one, we need to use the progressive tense of a verb.
What's the meaning? I can't stand the progressive tense.
Okay, so it's also the continuous. So the present progressive, and actually we'd be using the past progressive. So the past progressive, can't type, of the verb to run would be was running. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So where you have the was.
It was raining enough?
It's one of the verbs at the top.
Okay.
One of the words at the top.
Freezing. No, freezing, no. No.
So think of the rain words.
Drizzling.
Drizzling. Good. Can you read the whole sentence?
Okay. It wasn't a downpour, but it was drizzling enough to get me wet. I wish I brought an umbrella.
Yeah. Good. And really nicely done. So what about the next one, Fernando?
The hail? was the size of golf balls, my car is all dented.
Nice. Okay, good. And Fernando, does it hail where you live in Colombia?
Just I can remember just one time I saw hail in my life.
Okay. You haven't seen any hail when you've been living in Virginia?
Oh yes, like two times.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. And Julieta, what about the next one?
It's freezing out. If you don't have gloves, a hat, and a winter coat, you should stay inside.
Nice. And Julieta, do you often wear gloves, a hat, and a winter coat during the winter in Italy?
I wear a hat, but I don't wear gloves.
Okay. Good. Really good sentence. And what about a scarf? Do you ever wear scarves?
Yes, I wear a scarf.
Okay, good. All right. And what about the next sentence, Jose?
Yes. I know. It seems warm. Warm, no?
Not quite.
No? Warm or... Warm, no? Blizzard.
Not blizzard.
No, blizzard. No. Breezy. Because the trees are all blowing around, but it's warm enough for shorts and a t-shirt.
Good. Good. Can you read the whole sentence one more time?
Yes. I know it seems breezy because the trees are all blowing around, but it's warm enough for short a t-shirt.
Shorts.
Shorts for shorts a t-shirt.
Good. And seams.
Seems.
Good. Yeah, just try to make sure you get that S at the end. Sometimes it sounds like a Z, seams, and sometimes it sounds like an S, shorts.
Seems,
but good.
Shorts. Okay.
Nice. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
What is the meaning of dented? Dented.
Dented. Good question. Does anybody know what dented means?
When the hail hit the car, make like a hole, like I don't know how to explain, but I know what it is.
Yeah. A deep notch or an indentation. Notches, indentations, dents. So little recesses, like a little cave almost. So it's not a hole exactly. Does that make sense? Okay, hold on 1 second, Juan. So if we look at... So let's look at this picture. Try to look at that picture. This is a dent in a car.
Okay.
So when you have hail that hits the car, it makes little dents. So they're little dents. Nice. This is actually a perfect image of a car that's dented by hail. So if you can see, there are little warped spots. I'm actually not sure why it's all Subarus. on the internet that are dented by hail, but that's another one. And good. Does anybody else have any other questions here?
No.
Okay, that's going to be a little bit too much. That too. Let's try to look at these. And Juan, can you read the title and the directions?
Okay. Idioms. Read this idiom and discuss what you think they might mean.
Good. Discuss.
Discuss.
Perfect. Really good pronunciation of idioms.
Idioms.
Okay, and yeah, that was good. And Juan, can you read the first one?
Fair weather friend.
Good. Maria, what do you think that means?
I don't know.
Okay. What about you, Sergio?
I just guess. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, that's fine. Alexi, do you have any guesses?
Is it like a good weather?
Yep, so fair weather is good weather.
Okay.
What's a fair weather friend, though?
One who is friendly only to his own advantage.
Yeah, pretty much. Only to his or her own advantage would be a fair weather friend. Okay. What's another way of saying it? So if we didn't want to say only to his or her own advantage, what's another way that you could reword that?
There are friends only for good moments.
Yeah. When things are difficult, they stop being your friend. Good. And so, Maria, can you make a sentence with fair weather friend?
I don't like in my life fair weather friend.
We would make friend plural.
Friends.
Yeah. And this prepositional phrase, we would probably want this in a different spot. Where would you put the prepositional phrase in the sentence? So where in the sentence do they generally go? Does anybody know?
The end from the beginning.
Yes. So at the end of the sentence is generally where you find prepositional phrases, but they can also fit in at the beginning of the sentence. So it sounds the best to me to say, I don't like fair weather friends in my life.
Or other option is in my life I don't like fair weather friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Or in my life, don't like fair weather friends. And so, yeah, that was really nicely done. Rodrigo, can you read? Let's skip Steelman. Excuse me?
What's Steal My Thunder?
Let's read this one. What's this one mean?
Under the Weather.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think it means? Any ideas?
No.
Okay. What about you, Sergio? Under the weather.
When you are down, like indisposed to do something.
Yeah. You're feeling indisposed. What's another way of saying that?
When you start to feel sick.
Yes.
I feel ill.
Yep. So when you start to feel ill or sick. So when you feel ill or sick is feeling under the weather. Sergio, can you make a sentence using under the weather?
Okay. I can say this usually for like a related sickness, or maybe just for like I don't know, maybe a lot of job, or like I drink too much yesterday and now I feel under the weather.
Yeah. So a hangover would count, but a bad situation in your life generally wouldn't. So if you just lose a job, you wouldn't be feeling under the weather. You could feel depressed, but not under the weather. Under the weather would be more with hangovers, with the flu or a cold or a cough or something along those lines.
Okay. Okay. After being fired, I don't know. John is feeling under the weather.
Okay, so sorry, maybe I wasn't clear. When we wouldn't use under the weather for depressed or sad.
I couldn't use. Okay. Okay, for hangover can be, right?
Huh?
Okay. After a big party yesterday, I'm under the weather.
Yeah. I'm feeling under the weather. Would sound better. I'm under the weather works. Sounds better to say I'm feeling under the weather. But good.
I'm under the weather.
And so unfortunately we're out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up? Okay. Thanks for coming in, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Have a really good day, afternoon, or morning, depending on where you are.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Josh. Thank you, everyone.